The Brown family no longer exists as we were introduced to them way back in 2010. It is very unfortunate that the failures of Kody Brown, the patriarch of the polygamous Brown family, have led to his once unified family turning into two very separate factions. Make no mistake, the current state of the lack of relationship between Kody Brown and the children he fathered with 3 other women besides Robyn is due to his own personal failures. In a teaser for the second installment of the one-on-one tell-all for season 19, Janelle makes a pretty bold and definitive statement regarding Kody and Robyn. She doesn't want to know them. Wow, we have a lot to talk about. Let's get into today's video. Hey everyone, what's up? It's Sarah and welcome back to my channel. Before we jump into today's topic, let us hear from today's video sponsor. Hey you guys, I am so excited to be partnering again with Raycon. Whether I am catching up on my favorite TV shows in bed or going for walks, you know what's the best thing to bring with me wherever I go? My Raycon everyday earbuds. Raycon offers amazing quality audio at half the price of other premium brands. Raycon's optimized gel tips are designed to fit comfortably in your ears, and they actually stay there. Whether you're trying to watch your guilty pleasure TV shows or get your steps in. My Raycons come with me everywhere, so I can listen at any time. With 8 hours of playtime and a 32-hour battery life, I don't have to worry about whether they're up for the task. All I'm worried about is not waking up my husband while I'm watching Sister Wives at 10 p.m. on Sunday night. My absolute favorite feature of the everyday earbuds is awareness mode. This is essential for multitasking parents. Click the link in the description box or go to buyraycon.com/realitysquad to get 15% off your Raycon purchase plus free shipping. Before the start of the first installment of the one-on-one tell-all, we got on-screen text letting us know that per the family's request, they would not be discussing the passing of Garrison Brown during the tell-all conversations with Suki. I had mentioned in a previous video that this is completely understandable, and we as viewers don't want to watch the family relive that pain, especially Janelle. With that being said, discussing the state of family relationships is something we the viewer are interested in, and this new teaser featuring Janelle says a whole lot about family dynamics to me.
Do you think you'll ever be able to settle down and have a conversation and be friends with Kody and Robyn?
Maybe. Like I can still be very friendly with Kody. I never really had much of a relationship with Robyn. I don't have any hate or hard feelings or anything. I just don't really want to know them.
Yeah. Is there a way you can give me any specific examples why you don't want to be friends with her?
Oh, I could sit and talk to them. That would be fine.
Yeah.
If it was all superficial, I would be fine. If I would talk to them. That's no big deal.
Yeah.
So the clip starts off with Janelle trying to be gracious. Yeah, I could have a conversation with them if it was all superficial. I'm friendly with Kody. I've never really had much in common with Robyn. But then she says, I don't want to know them. And I'm like, okay. To me, that's kind of verbally flipping 2 birds to them since we are in the habit of adopting that colloquialism now. I don't want to know them. He's the father of your kids. Yikes. But she goes on.
Why can't you be friends? Why can't you be buddies?
Yeah.
Why couldn't you have a relationship with them again?
I don't need it. I don't want it. I'm not looking for it.
Is there a lack of trust? Is that why that both sides can't come together and have a deep friendship?
No, I
and a deep love for each other and a deep sense of respect for each other.
I really just don't like them. I don't want to know them. I don't want to be friends with them. I just don't like them.
Suki kind of hits on what I certainly am wondering about, that after 30 years, after creating this family together, after losing a family member together, is there any level of mutual respect left? And Janelle flat out says, I don't like them. I don't want to know them. It's interesting. None of these people want anything to do with each other, yet they will all still film a reality show about their fractured family. Would I? No, this is all way too messy for me. But the tea spilling does make for good TV. And if future seasons involve the OG3 spilling the tea on Cody, we will all be here for it. Janelle's always been a bit of an enigma for me. On the one hand, I aspire to attain the levels of unbothered that Janelle seems to operate at. But at the same time, there's a fine line between not letting anything affect you and letting yourself, and especially your kids, be taken advantage of. I mean, this is a fine line that many of us walk with our families, our jobs, extracurricular activities. The struggle is real, and I'm not sitting here in judgment of Janelle, but we are going to keep it all the way real here. So while Janelle does do a good job at remaining unbothered, she doesn't always do the best job of protecting her and her kids' best interests. She is course correcting now, which is something that Cody is not doing. So at least there's that. Also, something else I love about Janelle in these more current seasons is that Cody has an inability to get a rise out of her, and it just pisses him off more. He's absolutely unhinged in this tell-all, and that just makes him look all the more foolish. And I love that for Janelle. I love that she has that effect on him. Look, I'm not a child of divorce. I've never been divorced. So those of you that are or that have been will have to enlighten me in the comments. What level of fuckery does your ex have to perpetrate on you for you to reach the level of I don't want to know them? And for those of you who have, God forbid, lost a child, what level of fuckery would an ex have to perpetrate on you for you to utter the words, I don't want to know them, I don't like them? I imagine it has to be some significant shenanigans, dude. And for someone like Janelle, who seems to have had a never-ending bullshit tolerance for Cody, for her to sit here 7 months at the time of filming this tell-all after the death of her and Cody's son, saying she doesn't like Cody and she doesn't want to know him, dude, she is capital D-O-N-E done with these clowns. I think the hope would be that after this year of such tragedy, that the 5 Brown parents could find a deep love, a deep respect, a deep friendship with each other, if for nothing else, for their history, for the road that they've all traveled together and the life that they all mutually created, if not for themselves, but certainly to make things as easy on their shared kids as possible, right? And actually, we do see this really heartfelt moment of humanity extended by Mary at the graveside burial. When the kids are putting memories in the grave with Garrison's urn, Janelle is standing by herself and she's getting really choked up. And Mary walks up, she puts her arm around Janelle and gives Janelle the comfort that she needed in that moment. Despite years of contention and bad feelings, lest we forget that even Christine and Janelle didn't get along for many years. But despite years of contention between Janelle and Mary, while they may never be best friends, in this moment, they were just 2 grieving mothers. It makes me really sad that Cody could not exist as a fellow grieving family member with the other side of his family. He was there, but he was not invited to participate in the grieving process the way even Mary was with Janelle. To me, that shows a deep love and respect for at least these 2 women's shared history. The next installment of the tell-all will touch on Cody being considered a failure by AUB standards for having 3 failed marriages. We see Cody get real mad and boo-hurt over these words being used, like abandonment, accountability, and failure being thrown in his face. But I don't think Cody is a failure by just AUB standards. I think he's a failure by society's moral compass and standards of common decency. It's unfathomable to me that a father would not get on his hands and knees and beg for forgiveness in the presence of his children after a loss such that this family experienced. It's unfathomable to me that Cody would not go to Janelle and offer comfort, being that she has never expressed any hostility towards him and even says that she would be friendly to his face. Janelle doesn't want to know Cody. She doesn't like him. And most of Kody's children echo Janelle's sentiments. Season 20 is about to be very interesting. As always, let me know your thoughts down in the comments. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to my channel. Check out my second channel, Sarah Spills, and my podcast, Mostly Harmless. Links for both of those will be in the description of this video. Follow me on Instagram, Threads, X, and TikTok at Reality Squad, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Take care. Have a good one. Much love.